Welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. So in this episode, I want to go over a new feature on the last day that Mihoyo introduced to us. Yes, you guessed it. They actually introduced Co-op. So that means once I open up my world, anyone can, with my user ID, can just pick it and join it. So you can see on the minimap, you have the other players in their location. So if you open up your map, you can see where they are. And so you can see that other traveler, which most people actually seem to play as the female version, the female character. And I haven't seen anyone else actually use the male traveler, I'm honestly surprised by that. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, where everyone's gonna pick the female, except for maybe a handful like myself. But anyways, so you can basically explore the world together, or you can fight in one dungeon. And I think they can help with a quest, but I already finished all my quests, so that's not useful here. So you can only do this level 24 dungeon right here. And keep in mind they did this last minute, so it's a bit buggy at times, and there's some things I guess they just want us to try out before the next closed beta. But how do you join? So basically you have this worlds list, and you select any of the other user IDs to find it, and then you can join it. You need approve checked so that people can actually join your world. So you can see it's kind of buggy. We're trying to. It's kind of glitchy right there because we're all trying to spawn in the same spot. So at this point, I expect everyone to be pretty powerful in co-op. So if this doesn't scale, like their HP doesn't scale, it's gonna be way too easy. So let's see how it is. See how fast everything dies. It looks like the HP doesn't scale, so the enemies don't actually get tougher. So this means we can fly through this really fast. And of course that means and everyone can switch between their 4 characters, which I honestly think they should have allow us to play as one, just so it doesn't make it too easy and we actually have to do teamwork. Went to the water by himself. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything and they already killed that really fast. Looks like I can do quite a lot of friendly fire damage by just igniting things. I'm probably gonna actually abuse that later on because I'm kind of a jerk sometimes. I like to mess with people when I'm playing in a co-op, but when I'm serious I will actually try, but this is way too easy. One thing I noticed is it kind of gets skippy. They kind of teleport a little bit, but that's because my internet isn't so good. I wish I could actually see their pings and that kind of stuff to see how bad the latency is. But otherwise, it seems to run pretty well, especially on my crappy internet that I have. One thing I wish they would add, one thing I wish they would have kind of add is the ability for us to actually talk to each other, because there's no way to actually type in the game right now, and you can't really talk to each other to figure out a good combination to work together with. You would have to use something like Discord, Ventrilo, or Skype, or whatever people use nowadays to actually communicate. And you can't actually see the people's other players' names, so you don't actually know who's actually you're playing with right now. Alright, now we're already to the robot boss. Let's see how fast we actually kill this thing. It's gonna be ridiculously fast. Watch. Oh jeez. Holy crap, that was way too fast. This one means they really had to scale up the dungeons to be harder, because that was ridiculous. Or even the world in general, because, jeez, that's ridiculously easy. I mean, so far my experience with co-op, it's pretty fun. You can just mess around, but it really isn't so great in the sense that you can't just communicate with each other. Okay, so I'm out of the dungeon now, and so I can actually enter in and start another one. I might do another one later on, because I think it just uses up my daily attempts, so you get 3 attempts a day. And I think you can go to someone else's, and if they use theirs, you can just keep farming dungeons that way. You can see Jean's E attack's actually sucking me in. So that means her attack seems to affect us for some reason, I don't know why. Alright, so you got Amber. Alright, need another Amber. There's 3 Ambers now. It's funny, just bomb abuse. Look at that HP just drained from the fire. Wow. Amber's overpowered for friendly fire. You can kill your teammates pretty fast if you don't pay attention to their HP. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump into this one more time. I think someone already left, so this experience might be actually easier, so I'm gonna see if it's how hard it is with just less people. Man, it's still pretty easy. I mean, it's already easy enough for me, but I'm pretty sure everyone's around my level now, so it makes it really quick to run through this. Just keep in mind, this is the only dungeon we can do right now. I don't know why it didn't allow us to do co-op in other dungeons. I guess 24 is the longest one you can do, but still, they should have made it where you could do at least a 28 one as well. That one's a lot more difficult, especially if people don't actually level up the main character. They wouldn't be able. They would be fighting a level. They'd be level 20 fighting a level 28 monster, which is not that easy. Because from what it looks like, some people are they're using Jean instead of the main character. And as you know, Jean can't actually transcend, so she only can stay at level 20. I just run through this and I can't really do anything. Yeah, I kind of wish they would really scale up the dungeon a bit more. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's not letting me go up higher for some reason. I don't know what's going on, it's just not letting me get up any higher than that. I guess I have to go to this one further out. There we go. Here, now I gotta catch up to them. I'm surprised they haven't hurt the main boss yet. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's because I wasn't close enough? But they should have at least done damage to it. Alright, let's see how much my palm vortex does. Not bad. Oh, alright. Looks like it's just 2 of us now. Alright, this might be a better challenge then. I'm surprised they left before finishing this, because they could have gotten some nice gold and EXP and stuff. Ooh, ouch. I think we're both Razor. Oh jeez, my Razor died. We both died at the same time. And I just got revived. That should get rid of him. Bam. Alright, that was a bit more difficult. Alright, so I can probably run one more dungeon, but I'm actually gonna go to other people's worlds, and I'm just gonna see what they're doing out there. Oh yeah, so you can see actually Jean can actually throw you around. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, but you can actually screw people over that way, so it's a nice troll. So you can just probably toss people off cliffs or stuff like that using Jean. So I might actually switch to Jean later on and actually take advantage of that. Alright, now I'm back in my world. And so it looks like everyone left. So it's just me here, and so I'm gonna go and join someone else's world. Just gonna pick a random one. And the cool thing is also you can actually kick people out of the world. So if they keep messing up your game, or like when you're trying to do something, you can just kick them out. But it's kind of tough because you can actually see their user ID in the game. Like it doesn't show over, it just says like Razor or Barbara, whoever you're using at the time. So once the co-op is nowhere near complete, it looks like, but I guess they just wanted to have us have a little taste of what it's like. Yeah, it looks like they're AFK here, so I'm gonna switch to another world. Looks like it failed to connect, so I'll try another one. Oh, it still says reconnecting to server, so hopefully it works. Alright, looks like it worked. Okay, looks like another person's AFK again. Nope, it looks like regen doesn't actually affect other characters. I think the healing does when I use the ultimate though. So yeah, I think this is actually a good point to stop. So you should have a pretty good idea of what co-op is going to be like. as of right now for closed beta 1. We only have a day left, so there's not much to do now other than co-op, because everyone's basically done all the quests, explored most of the world already, and really they only just opened up co-op for 1 day. I don't know why they decided this last minute, but yeah, so I get to try like half-assed co-op. They really need to polish up a lot of things in it, but otherwise it's pretty cool to actually see other people join your world, and you can mess around. Even though you can't talk to them, you can still like use Gene, as you saw the other person do, to throw people around, set people on fire with Amber, and other things, other co-op shenanigans. So really, I'm gonna go about and join other people's worlds and explore with them, and just mess around and have fun before this closed beta actually ends. So yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya.